This is give you an idea of how a windmill pump works. This is the actual pump section that goes at the bottom, whether it goes in the ground or above the ground or whatever it is. So you got your inlet side there. Sometimes they'd attach a filter to that side. So this thing's a bit heavy to move around, but gives you an idea there. And then the outlet side. Now the outlet side has not only the pipe for the outlet, but the actual shaft that goes through the center of that pipe that makes the pumping action itself. So got a little O-ring seal on there, and so once we've taken that off, I'll pull this out and we'll come back to the camera. So there you go. This one has double buckets. These ones look to be neoprene. This is still brand new. That's just some lubricant that they put in when they first make them. And so this one pumps only on the upstroke. So as it pulls up, these cups engage in the cylinder and pull the water out. When it goes back down, there's a valve that pops there each time. So it's just it's usually quite a slow motion. This one would have come off probably one of the biggest windmills that they make. It's the largest one I've ever seen. It's old stock, came out of a place that closed down and it was too cheap not to get it, so it was pretty much scrap value. But a beautiful piece. The cylinder itself is very highly polished. They often they used to make them in Germany from memory. I don't know if you can see down there, but it's a very smooth lining. They call it pump barrel from memory. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. So the way the windmill pump actually works is, here's the pump unit, and then if it's say above ground, well then there's a pipe that goes further down attached to a filter, and usually a check valve, one-way valve just over there above that, and then you've got your pipe coming up. So as long as they just put that part into the water. Sometimes I've seen on the odd occasion I'll even attach a filter straight onto that. Better to have it down further. So pipe comes up. Now you've got your pumping piston unit with the little check valve in it over there, and then you've got your pipe that comes straight up. Well, sorry, not a pipe, that's a solid rod, and that's attached to an eccentric over here, and that's attached to the windmill over there. So that rod goes up and down, fills this pipe up with water as it's going back and forth here, and then the water will overflow out a side pipe like that. The water's not meant to be pumped up a hill or anything like that. The windmill's purpose is to lift the water. That's what it does. And because this is open over here, there's no way you can pressurize it, or well, there is, I suppose. You could put a gland over here and get carried away, but so, and then generally that water would just flow out and fill up a tank that's either on a stand or down on the ground if it's piped, and that's how they get the water up